Yeah, how do you explain the power of Fox News?
Well, it goes right back to the Creel Commission, and you have many, many people in this country, at least a third, maybe at this point much more than that, who feel utterly bereft, utterly betrayed, and they're not wrong. I mean, they have been betrayed by the power elite, including by the Democratic Party. And so what these systems of propaganda do is that they focus the anger on the weak and the vulnerable. So it becomes, you know, it's about homosexuals, it's about Muslims, it's about undocumented workers, it's about intellectuals. It's the classic sort of fascist scenario, and it works. And I take this rhetoric very seriously because, having covered wars such as Yugoslavia, I've seen that you first get people to speak in the language of violence before you get them to carry out acts of violence. So when I see Tea Party members and even Sarah Palin and others celebrating the gun culture, celebrating its rhetoric, demonizing, I mean, figures like Ann Coulter, I mean, on national airwaves actually called for the execution of the editor of the New York Times. And I don't take any of that lightly, because in Yugoslavia you had figures like Radovan Karadzic or Slobodan Milosevic or Arkan or others saying this kind of stuff, and people not taking it seriously until the society collapsed. And then it became real. So that the power of Fox News is that it channels the rage towards targets that can be easily abused. And that, you know, this is what created the ethnic conflict in Yugoslavia. It's precisely what happened in Weimar. You know, the totalitarianism, as Hannah Arendt points out, is a system whereby there is no ability to distinguish between opinions and fact. That in essence lies become true. That whatever you feel becomes true. And that's with the destruction of a print-based culture, and I spent a lot of time in Empire of Illusion talking about this, the destruction of a literate culture, and the captivation of images by pernicious, largely corporate forces, were unmoored from this. I mean, one of the great dangers of the destruction of traditional journalism is the destruction of a national discourse that is based on verifiable fact. That's what good journalism is about, with all its limitations. At least you're speaking around verifiable facts.